Hello, as you know, this is one of my favorite parts of the whole week where we get to read a story together. You've been doing such a great job learning to read each and every day we're at school, and each time we read one of these stories at school or at home, you do a little bit better. Now, this story, we're definitely going to use our reading finger to point under the words. We're going to be recognizing a bunch of sight words in this story. Maybe a couple times we might have to fingerspell and then using pictures to help us figure out some words. Now, let's look at the title of our story right here. You'll notice that the title it has a question mark at the end. And a lot of the sentences we'll read in the story also have question marks. So that means that we are going to be reading a lot of sentences that are questions, that are asking sentences. Now, our title right here has three sight words that we should all know. So I think for the first time, we can read the title together without me reading it to you first. So let's do it. Put your finger where my arrow is, and let's read the title. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Can we go? Let's do it again. Three sight words. Ready, set, go. Can we go? So the title of our story is Can We Go? So let's read to figure out where this girl and her mom might want to go. Let's start right here with the first sentence. Okay. In this sentence, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sight words in a row and then a picture word. So since we don't have any fingerspelling to do, I think we can just go straight through and read together. We'll read this question 2 times together, and then you can read it to me all by yourself. So put your finger right where my arrow is, and let's do it. Ready, set, go. Can we go to the library? Let's try that again. Stay with me. Try to keep your finger pointing at each word. Ready, set, go. Can we go to the library? Let's try to read this all by yourself without my help. Go ahead. Nice job. We've got 5 sight words in a row. Can we go to the? And then we can use the picture to help us figure out the word library. All right, let's keep moving along nicely here. Check out our next 2 pages in the story. Now, this sentence is not a question. We have a period at the end, but we see a few sight words in a row, and then this word right here. Let's talk about this word because we might see it again in our story too. This little word has 2 letters. It has the letters I and N, and we can fingerspell it. Listen to me do it. This word right here is in. Can you do that with me? Let's do it together. Ready, go. In. So now that we fingerspelled it, it shouldn't be hard for us to remember that when we see I and N together, we're going to read the word in. So let's try this sentence out together. We'll read the sight words, remember the word in, and then use the picture to help us figure out the last word. Please put your finger where my arrow is, and let's start reading right now. We can go in a taxi. Let's try it one more time. Ready, set, go. We can go in a taxi. Will you read me that sentence all by yourself? Try it out. Go ahead. Perfect job, KB. We can go in a taxi. We can use this picture to figure out the word taxi. Now, our next sentence, it does have a question mark at the end, so it's another asking question. and we have our 5 sight words in a row, just like we had on the page before our taxi page when we went to the library. So let's see where we're asking to go this time. Read it with me. Put your finger right here, and let's read. Can we go to the market? Let's try one more time. Can we go to the market? Will you read me that question all by yourself? Go ahead. Nice. We have sight word can, then we, and go to the market. Great job. We can use the word or the picture here to help us figure out the word market. All right, we only have 2 more pages left. Let's do this. Okay, put your finger right here. We can go a little quicker if we can remember this word in. There's no other words to fingerspell. It's just sight words and then the picture word. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. We can go in a bus. Let's do it one more time with me. Go ahead. We can go in a bus. Can you read me the sentence all by yourself? Go ahead, my friends, do it. Awesome. Let's look at the last sentence. And in the last sentence, we see the same sight word 3 times in a row. All we have to do is know our sight words, and we can read this sentence. Ready? Finger right here where my arrow is, and let's read it. We can go, go, go. Let's do it one more time together. Ready, set, go. We can go, go, go. We see the word go 3 times in a row at the end. Will you read me that last sentence all by yourself with your strong voice? Go ahead. Perfect job. Hey, this was a great story especially to help us practice reading our sight words in a row. We also got to practice reading some questions. We had a little word we had to fingerspell, which is the word in, which is a word we see a lot in the books that we read and the stories we read. And then we used up our pictures to help us figure out new words. I loved the way you helped me read that story, and we will read even more stories together at school.